foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
From the 50, here's Herbert. This goes out wide for Mixon. Shoves him aside. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
21. Hey, easy. We go orange. Go. Set.
Here's Herbert. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed that went right into the game plan. Attack them early.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Joe Mixon, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. To the air, Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think there he had to come up with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get into a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that, incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. There's a short one caught by Ludwig. And he will have the Broncos first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Throw right side, held in by Dobbs. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
21.
Herbert now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
5-9. First down.
15. First down, Dallas.
Ray. Hold me to right. Baylor tight. Hey, go Lion. Go. Run.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll let this go for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jamel Dean right there on the coverage. If you look at this Bronco defense, they come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
They spent the week at practice, Sam. We know our rating's not that great, and we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
To throw, Williams. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Looking to throw, Williams. It was a short one caught by Loveland. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. This defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Here's Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. Trotting! And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hey, hold me to try.
Now it's Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Sam Laporta from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. On play action, here's Williams. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Pittman's first catch, good for a first down. The Broncos sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And they were shut out last week as well, so you have to wonder what their mindset will be coming into this one. Personally, I think that they put that one behind them, and they're ready to move on.
That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Colston Loveland, 53 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. I feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
Set. Bayo touch. 59.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Dumps it off to Mixon. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Sam Laporta with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Looking to put a drive together. Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a second and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Keenan Allen. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Well, he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Baylor Tiger. 59. Crowd route. Let's go. Go.
On 4th down, Herbert. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
We got Hornet, punch word.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down, and will. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. That is incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
A run up the middle with Irving. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw. Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
Go. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he will have the Cowboys 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Herbert. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the 50, here's Herbert. That is caught by Laporta. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Let's go. Real hot. Ready.
Again, Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 48-yard attempt.
Again, knocks this one through. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. They'll get this one to Pittman. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Cap. Home to try.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mixing up the middle. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, cap it. Delta. Home to try.
Herbert now. Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Go. 21. Bayo Tiger. Bayo Tiger. Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
They run out of the gun with Irvin.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Romeo Doubs
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
What's good on the extra point? And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Offense here set to begin the drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
That he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Keenan Allen, 44 yards.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
65 yards is the gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 46.
There's a short one caught by Loveland.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Throwing is Williams.
Man, and he hits him in stride. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
To throw, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Here's a diving catch right side. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Caleb Williams,
a 30-yard touchdown scamper.
And the Broncos have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
Lutz with the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score it.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to the defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
11 yards for number 11.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bucky Irving, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. That went into the hands of Adams downfield. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. Devontae Adams, 65 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Here we go.
down. It's Hampton. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A run once more with Hampton. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
To the air, Williams.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice gain.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
They'll work inside here. Hampton.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
63 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels. What is that?
Give here to Hampton.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
And Marion Hampton.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now it's Herbert.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's 2nd down.
Herbert. Finding Allen. Allen, nifty footwork. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the handoff, it's Hampton.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Now he's into the clear again.
And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a hole. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And that run has to be so deflating for the defense. They needed the stop. That might put the icing on the cake.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes their heart from them, and you see them start to sag, no better feeling for the team running the football.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.